I'm hearing a lot of people saying that Gale should die or Gale might be a goner in Scream 7 or Scream 8. And in this video, I just want to give a bit of a disagreement and just tell y'all why I don't think Gale should die ever in this story, in the whole Scream franchise. Because I know Sydney will never die. She can't die. Killing her would be the biggest mistake ever. That would cause a huge outrage. I'd be upset. I'd probably rage quit the franchise if Sydney died. She's the freaking heart of the franchise, a survivor, a warrior. You can't kill Sydney. You just can't. I'm not saying she can't, like, physically die, but I mean, the plot, the story needs her. But Gale is another character who I think is very sacred, and so is Dewey, and he died in Scream 5, which you could argue is a mistake, but between the core three, because there's the core four that only lasted one movie in Scream 6, but between the core three that started in 1996, between Sidney Prescott, Dewey Riley, and Gale Weathers, I feel like you could only kill one of them. Now, some movie stories are brutal and they might kill off your entire friends group and leave one man left standing or woman left standing. But I just feel like it's not fair to have Sydney lose two friends now. You know what I mean? To lose two best friends. She already lost Dewey, okay? And in this movie, by the looks of the trailer, it looks like Sydney's going to lose her husband, Mark Evans, as well. So losing her husband's going to be hard enough. I feel like the story has to have mercy on her and let her have Gale in her life for as long as the story lasts. You know, and I feel like between Dewey and Gale, who were lovers at one point, I feel like if you were going to kill either of the characters, you could only kill off one. Like, this is why I feel like you can't kill off two Meeks twins. You can only kill either Chad or Mindy, not both, right? You know, I feel like it just wouldn't be fair. I feel like one of them has to live with the grief of losing one another, but it can't be both dies. You know what I mean? And sure, Gale was like a little bit annoying earlier on in Scream 1, but she was only annoying when you didn't truly understand her character or her motive. Like, once you realized, okay, she was trying to save Cotton Weary from wrongly being executed, then she became actually, you know, valid, even though Gale, she's not been perfect. Let's just say that, okay? Because she keeps writing about these killings, which then encourages more people to come out of the woodworks and become Ghostface and do more killings. So Gale is a little bit responsible. She has been a little bit selfish, you know, profiting off the deaths of many people, many Ghostface victims, of course. She did, you know, write about the events of Scream 5 after she promised to never write again, and then had the audacity to ask Sam and Tara, do you guys think you're the reason Ghostfaces came to the Big Apple? Like, she deserved to get clocked for that question. But still, Gale, like, she can be annoying, but she's such a lovable character. Like, it's hard to explain, but I really, really, really like Gale Weathers, so this might sound like a personal preference, but it's really not. I feel like Gale is such a well-written character, you know? Because she's not just an annoying reporter. Like, she is actually a good friend to Sydney, you know? Who actually looks out for her, who actually cares. And I love how their relationship evolved throughout multiple films. And I feel like if there's another final girl outside of Sidney Prescott, it's Gale Weathers. So please don't kill off Gale. I'll literally be sad. I remember I thought Gale was dead in Scream 6 when she passed out and said to, like, Sam and Tara before passing out, tell Sidney he didn't get me. And then she just, like, had her eyes closed and Sam and Tara were like, Gale. I was like, oh no, did she die? And I remember being scared for her in that penthouse scene. So I don't know, man. I feel like the story, it needs Gale. You could only kill one of the core three. You can't kill two of the three and only leave Sydney by herself. You cannot leave Sydney to be alone. It just doesn't feel fair, you know? But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. like and subscribe, and I'm gonna watch Scream 2 very soon and give my review on that. So be on the lookout, and peace.